Afternoon.
And we are live.
We are live.
Bulvinaka, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from across the world. A very warm greetings to you all here from Ireland, and welcome to another episode 8 of Let's Talk Business with myself, Letila, and Bao, joining us from New Zealand. All right.
Yes.
Just before we go further into our live session today, um, I would like to take this time to thank you all, everyone, for joining with us, for supporting us in our business journey. And please let us know where you're tuning in from today. We'll also love to know how global we are because we are dealing with a digital business that is very global and runs across the globe. We'll dig straight into our topic today. First topic, our first presentation today will be from Bao, who will be talking to us on how you can start this online business. So I'll hand you over now to Bao to introduce herself and talk to us more about how you can start this online business.
Okay. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Letila. Thank you, viewers. Thank you to our followers who have been following us. Just like Maria said, we do appreciate your input in all our pages. Today we will be talking about. Okay, my topic is who can start this online business. Who can start this online business? Age-wise, you have to be 18 years of age. I believe that's more the adult age universally. And gender, anyone who's willing to work online, who is prepared to, work, to try something new, and prepared to be able to understand the system. So you don't have to, there are a lot of things that you don't have to really, as long as you want to do this, you want to try something new. So for anyone who has been thinking of maybe working, having passive income to begin with, or for young moms, it's just really, it works perfectly because they're home and they still can earn. So and for any retirees, or it's just really across the board, for anyone who is really just wanting, or something extra or something new, to vent into. But you just have to be prepared to. You just have to be prepared to, to work outside the comfort zone. To to treat yourself like it's a new journey for you, so that you can be successful. Be prepared to to do the training. Just really have the positive mindset of willing to to vent into something new. So who can start this online business? It is for anyone really who is prepared to do the training, to to work on yourself as a business owner, but at the same time work as a team. To be a team player, but understand that you will be your own CEO, your own boss. So you have to be self-motivated, to be able to succeed in your business. Strong work ethic, it is really important. And just be self-motivated to, so that you can go far. It doesn't really have to understand. I mean, you just have to understand that this is business. It's not a 9 to 5, job. I mean, it's not going, it's not, you expect to, be paid hourly rate, for example. So it is a business. There is a startup cost in any business. You just got to prepare yourself with, you have to work on your business for a while before you can get, the reward. Just be prepared for those. And it doesn't mean that you have to, you won't be able to, to get your rewards, in a short while, or, in a short period of time. It just that means that you really have to work on your business. The amount of time that you work on your business will also, your reward will depend on the amount of time that you commit yourself to the business. Okay, as long as you understand all those things coming in, and the rest will be, everything will be provided for you, the training and everything else. I think that's probably what I have tried and prepared, just for those who are willing to or who can. Okay, and that is from me. By the way, did I introduce myself? Was I supposed to introduce myself? I'm sorry. I am Belle. I'm a mother, a grandmother. It must be a grandmother moment. I'm a grandmother, I'm a mother, and I'm a wife. I still work full time, and we do also run this online business. So understanding as well, if you're prepared to, if you're still having a full time job, learn how to prioritize these things. It's a lot of people that are doing this business. They're really successful in both as well. So, and that's it from me. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you so much, Bao, for that beautiful sharing on how or on who can start this online business. So you heard that so clear from Bao that it's anyone as long as you are 18 years and over, and there's no restriction on race or gender. Anyone can run it across the globe for as long as you are 18 years and above, and you have that eagerness, of changing your lifestyle, of something, wanting a change. And you, for sure, you'll be able to tackle this. And as Mbao have mentioned, it's not a 9 to 5, it's a business. So your input is needed for a reward to be received. Now I'll hand you over to Letila for our second topic for tonight, which is on when is the best time. Over to you now, Letila.
Hello everyone, Bula Vinaka. Before I talk on my topic tonight, I will just quickly give a brief introduction of myself. Apologies for the noise at the back. My kids are, benefits of doing this. I'm multitasking, trying to put my kids down and this, but just a little bit about myself. My name is Letila, as I've mentioned, and I'm originally from Fiji. My village is from Lau, Oneata, and currently I live in New Zealand, Auckland, and we have 2 kids. And I'm also married to my husband, who's also from originally from Fiji, and we both reside here in Auckland with our kids. One who is a girl who is 11 years old, and our young boy who is 5. So I will go straight into the topic for tonight. Sorry, give me a second. And my topic is when is the best time to start this online business? So when I think about this, for me, there's no answer to this in terms of it depends on the person. I can never ever say to somebody that you need to start this business immediately because, at the same time I started, I could never just go out and tell someone, oh, you have to start this now. For us, we are merely just messengers of this business. Just spreading the word that there is a way where you can earn an income online if you put in the effort. Okay. I think there's a misconception about earning money online where somehow people think that it just magically happens. We have to understand that this it nothing in life just magically happens. It requires work. It requires, for you to give in the effort it needs. And if you are willing to put in the effort to do that, then of course your business is going to thrive. But it needs to be wholeheartedly, and everything just like um, a plant. If you can't just put the plant in the ground and expect it to grow. Okay, it needs water, it needs sunlight. Okay, all of the nutrients that it needs, then it's going to grow. Same thing for this business. So um, when I came into the business, I personally was facing, um, a crossroad in my life, and this is usually when people take on, people won't start something when they're comfortable. And sometimes when I look at that, um, it saddens me because I wish I had been more uncomfortable a long time ago, because that's the honest truth. I was so comfortable. Why? Because for me, in my case, my situation is going to be different from yours. I can only speak of mine. So in my case, I was comfortable because I had, an amazing mom who had taken it upon herself to help me and my husband raise our kids. So I was comfortable. Why? Because, see, like for me, when I was still working, usually this time of the night, I'm still at work. And when I'm at work, I would, to be honest, now that I'm at home with them, I do struggle a bit because why? Because it was my mom that was taking care of night routine like this. So when I came home, everything was done. My kids were in bed, like it was peaceful, which, like I said, I'm comfortable. It was not until, unfortunately, she passed away, and I had I started to be in an uncomfortable position. Why? Because everything that I was so used to was now taken away from me,
Mm.
and I'm left in that position where, okay, Letila, your mom's no longer here, and you have to take on that role, which I was supposed to a long time ago. But again, as humans, when we are comfortable, we don't feel like there needs to be any change. But how wonderful it would have been if I had joined this business and I was still in my comfortable position with my mom still here. Why? Because she would have been the biggest supporter for this. And, just her watching me grow in this business, I know it would have been really, amazing for her to witness. But it didn't happen that way. And, this is the way that it has happened. And basically, what I want to say is, when when is the best time? I can't tell you. That it depends on your situation, And I don't encourage you to want to start something only when you become uncomfortable. Just like in my case, I would have wished that even when I'm still in a comfortable situation, thinking about the future and having a backup plan and not waiting for something to disrupt things in our family. And then, okay, because it did cause a bit of a panic for me, you know. So I don't know what situation you are in, but I do know that personally, as someone who is living overseas, and these ladies can attest to it, at even when I was working, that's my income plus my husband's income, it was still not enough to sustain because it's so expensive here, and I know any other part of basically everywhere is expensive at the moment. So 2 incomes is just not enough with the cost of living now. Everyone needs a side hustle, even if you are, even if you are in a comfortable position. You don't know what the future holds. You just don't know. It's better that even if you're in a comfortable situation, you try to create a plan B for yourself and your family, you know, um, because, the future is just too unpredictable. And if you want to lay a foundation, excuse me, if you want to lay a foundation for yourself and your family, it's better for me now that I'm on the inside now. I would advise, even if you're comfortable, have a plan B. You know, you don't have to start when you are in a place where you are, frantically trying to find something to, help you earn extra or supplement your income. Start even when you are still in a comfortable position. Um, So yeah, I hope that gives inspiration or to someone who might be contemplating whether this is an option for them and just not sure if this is the best time. Um, all can't answer when is the best time for you. We entered into this business in our own time. Prefer for me, I wished I had entered way earlier, but this is that was the God's ordained time for me to enter into this business. But um, in terms of just being comfortable and uncomfortable, don't wait till you become uncomfortable to start something like this. Look to the future. I mean, I was definitely a person who lived, day by day, pay by pay, paycheck by paycheck. That's me. I put my hands up for that. But now just your perspective on so many things change when you see the potential in this kind of business. We're not talking about loose change kind of potential changing of lives. We're talking about life changing, like not only your life, your family's life, and your extended family's life kind of changing. We are witnessing this happen in our community every day, and um, it's very inspiring to all of us, and that's why we come out here and share. Why? We don't just come out here and share just because we are picking all these stories from trees. No, this is happening every day in our community. People who are dedicated to this business have seen drastic changes in their lives and in their families' lives. So I don't know who I'm speaking to tonight, but I know there's a few of you who are watching now, or who will watch the replay, who are contemplating, is when is the right time to enter. We can't answer that for you, but we can tell you for certain is if you don't take a step forward, you're gonna be in that same position a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. You wouldn't have moved. And your situation, unfortunately, if you're not going to take action, your situation is going to be the same. It's either going to move backwards, but it's not going to move forward. So, um, have a good think and try to come up with questions that you can ask yourself of, why there's a need for you to seek out something like this, whether it be financial freedom, time freedom, um, what be that it may, tonight I do encourage you, you know if you're contemplating this and you want to ask further questions, reach out to one of us. We'll be more than happy to um, help you, give you some needed advice, because we are real people. We're not fake. We are real. We are there for each other as a team, and we're also going to be there for you. once you enter into our team. So I believe that's all that I have to share for tonight, Maria. And I hope that's answered and cleared that question out for tonight. Vinaka.
Naka, the detailed, clear explanation on when is the best time. It's so clear and straightforward. It all depends on the individual. Every person, all of us, we know what we go through in life, what a situation is like, right? So you'll be the best judge. But we always encourage you to find out and try to know more, get out of that comfort zone. Now, if you're thinking about starting this business, no, you're the best judge of your situation, but don't be too comfortable in that comfort zone. Not trying to find out more, because you're having the double mind. Is this for me? Am I ready to start this? Is it going to work for me? Right? So these are some questions that Letila has put forth. You have to ask yourself question, but you are the best judge on when is the right time for you to start off this business. All right. Before we move further, I'll introduce myself, because I forgot to introduce myself as we start our session tonight. My name is Maria Luisa. I'm originally from Fiji as well, just like Mbao and Letila, but I reside in Northern Ireland in UK with my family. I'm married and we have 3 young boys. Our youngest is 2 and we are together at home. I'm a stay-home mom, and also doing some part-time work. Just started recently in the retail industry. All right, so tonight I round up our session with on who can no who oh sorry on how can you start this online business. All right. Mbao has shared on who can start, right? And Nitila have also shared on when is the right time for us to start this business. And now I'm going to let you know on how you can start. So if you're thinking of starting this business, how you can start this business, just connect with one of us, Letila, Mbao, or myself, and we'll guide you along. We'll guide you along on how you can start this business. We offer or run a no-cost webinar live session, and this webinar or the info session that we run it twice a week on Tuesday and Thursday, and all depends on where you're joining us from across the globe, because for those back at home in Fiji, it will be Wednesday for them and Friday, but for us here it will be early morning as well, but it will be early morning, it will be in late midnight for us here in the UK and in the Europe zone. But the standard we are using is standard PST time, which runs at 5 p.m. Every Tuesday and Thursday, and it's a live session. This live webinar session, it runs for 90 minutes. It will guide you along or tells you more on how you can start this online business. As I've mentioned, it is free, so it doesn't cost you anything for as long you're able to give in your 90 minutes, right? For you to sit and watch and try and get as much information as you can from this free webinar that we run every Tuesday and Thursday every week. So to start off, how do you watch or how do you get access to the live session? Connect with one of us and you'll have to register in our website. All you need is your name and email. You'll enter it in our website and we'll send you your link to the live session, and also the replay in case you miss the live session, right? So it's very convenient. Twice a week, if you miss the live, you have the replay link in your email. Just another thing, If you cannot find your link in your main inbox, always check your spam or your junk folder, because it can end up there, as it will be a new email. So also keep an eye on your other folders of your email, the junk and the spam folder. That is roughly on how you can start this online business. That is the first thing we always encourage. Try and get in there, get as more information as you can from our live session. And still, if you are not satisfied with what you get from the live session, you can always ask us the question. Okay? Get your question across to one of us. We'll be more than happy, as Bao and Letila have mentioned, we'll be more than happy to guide you along on, or answer your question, guide you along on the next step, or answer your inquiries. That is, morely on how you can start this online business. And if you're still thinking if this business is for you, as Letila have mentioned, we are always in our comfort zone. We are too scared. We are so used to our routine. We are too scared to jump out and find out what is outside the box. But this virus that came around, it was a wake-up call for everyone. So don't just let that, just throw that out of the window. It's gone. But always try and keep in mind that was a wake-up call for most of us, that a plan B is necessary for all families, for everyone. Because plan B, as one goes, doesn't work, there's always something there to support you. And as Bao have mentioned as well, anyone can run this business for as long you are 18 years and over, from anywhere across the globe. There's no restriction on age or religion. Age is 18, but there's no restriction on your gender or religion. For as long you have the faith in you and the drive that you want to change your lifestyle, and you want more time, freedom, and you want to have that financial or plan B for your family or for yourself, then you are on the right track. Get connected with one of us. We'll get you straight on how you can start this online business, and surely you'll be happy that you took that step and overcoming that fear on finding out more about this business. That's all from us tonight. Thank you so much to everyone who joined us today, and all of you who've been part of our journey. And thank you to everyone who will be watching the replay as well. That brings us to the end of our session tonight. And that's all from us. Till then, next time next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.